Greetings. For the purposes of science, your airwaves have been compromised. This is not your reality. This is not a test. This is the Unspeakable Mammal. Brought to you by Shingles. Shingles, the skin rash.
We're heading out to the streets. We want to hear from ye. This week's topic: awkward childhood moments we've all experienced. Awkward moments? When someone calls the teacher Jesus in class. When someone brings a subcontrabass saxophone instead of the contrabass saxophone to blues class. When you're hooked up to the skull lie detector and the teacher asks you if you believe in global warming. When the kids from Sector G find out that your parents were defectors. When you win the lottery jackpot and you make some very poor investments, initially. When you take your shoes off at the shoe shop and your socks are covered in whelks.
When you go through the zombie detectors at the airport and your open wounds set the alarm off.
When you get stuck inside a beanbag. Jinx.
1, 2, 3, 4. I declare of them 5,
Shingles.
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 5.
As we spend this evening together honoring achievement in film, let us now look back on those who we have lost this year. Though they may be gone, the legacy of their work continues to enlighten and entertain. Stephen Perry.
I am the ghost, goddammit! Why won't anyone believe me?
Sir Rosemary Madam.
Sing me a song, will you? A sexy song.
Susanna Ryan Gibbs.
I'm the oldest baby in the world.
Paul Grapes.
Where's my scuba gear, baby?
Lombardo.
Clarence, I want things to go back to the way they were. I don't want to be a T-Rex anymore.
Detective Aaron Foster.
Did you enjoy your Pepsi Max?
Stanley Brownsauce.
Me sorry, Dave. Me cannot do that.
Sir Geoffrey Basin.
In American, my dear, they call a bum bag a fanny pack.
Horatio.
Just kiss me, you bitch.
Chuck Noodle.
I'm sorry to hear about your leg, but leave my children alone.
And last but not least, Arthur McJesus.
My beard smells like calcium.
Hello, I love you, won't you tell me your name?
Nigel.
Hello, I love you, won't you tell me your game?
Running.
Hello, I love you.
Oh,
What's wrong, little girl?
I'm just bored with my new doll. It's so boring.
Well, maybe you should try the new doll sweeping the nation.
New doll? What's it called?
Why, it's My Baby Mutant, of course. My Baby Mutant, the realistic new mutant doll from Giplo. Feed him realistic flesh chunks. Teach him to hunt. Watch him laugh at your weakness. See him hide his face from natural light, just like a real mutant. Feed him nuclear waste and watch the condition worsen. Experiment with his DNA and watch his body constantly reject antidotes. My Baby Mutant comes with 16 chilling mutant sounds, detachable tusks, 3 colors of muzzle, a realistic thirst for revenge, pajamas, 6 primitive weapons, skin flaps, real chains, and 3 trendy hairstyles.
I love you, my baby mutant.
Please kill me, Mummy.
My Baby Mutant from Giplo.
Pubic hair everywhere, on the fridge and on the chair. Pubic hair, oh pubic hair, how did you get there?
And now, children's story time, as we join host Simon Glastonbury for another episode of Storybook Tales.
Are you sitting comfortably? Then I'll begin. As Peter fell to the ground, the other children watched in amazement as he began flashing all the colors of the rainbow, and more. Blue, green, silver, black, and new colors that no one had even imagined possible, like a sort of see-through pink. What was going on, thought Peter. He always knew he wasn't like the other boys. This color changing was new, but there was always something different about him. For a start, he was 9 foot tall and only 6 years old. It was also apparent that no one knew how he got here. He didn't have any parents, and reports stated that he materialized in a kind of electrical explosion. Also, he had an appearance that seemed more animal than man. But what animal? His cold blood, combined with his feathered skin, and the fact that he incubated his young in an exterior pouch, made him utterly impossible to classify as a species. "Look at Peter!" the other children cried as he changed color rapidly. "He's beautiful!" But this process was actually intensely painful for Peter, a sensation that could only be likened to being slowly boiled alive. Also, it served no purpose. "What am I?" shouted Peter as he lay there. "What am Peter?" But no one knew. No one ever knew.
Are you worried that your close friends and family are planning an intervention for you? Maybe they think you drink too much or have a perverse sex addiction. Either way, they're wrong, and we're here to help, because we are the Intervention Stoppers. Here at Intervention Stoppers, we have a specialized team waiting 24 hours a day for your intervention prevention. And as soon as the intervention starts, they'll be round within minutes, claiming to have known you for years, fighting your corner, and supporting your claims of innocence with arguments such as, "No, I'm the one who's been hiding booze around his house. Maybe you're the one with the problem." And, "He's drunk now because it's my stag morning." Here are some common warnings you should look out for if you suspect your relatives could be planning an intervention for you. 1. Even people you've pushed out of your life due to booze are showing love towards you. 2. You're drinking too much. 3. You can't stop thinking about that bloody lovely booze. So if this sounds familiar, maybe you should call Intervention Stoppers now. Stop them before they stop you.
And now, a poem that I have written, titled Misdirected Anger. My 2 uncles sitting in a tree, K-I-S-S-I-N-G. I wish they wouldn't make me watch and spell out all the things they do up there in that bloody tree. Damn that tree to hell.
John Stevens taking his time over this, and understandably so. His first world title is within grasp. All he needs to do is roll the black in to keep his championship-winning dream alive. You could cut the tension here with a knife, John. Now, what a moment for the young Welshman as he lines up this pot, his eyes fixed on that giant, solitary pocket right in the center of the table. Oh, and he's missed it. That is heartbreaking. It was a very easy shot, but he still missed it. Well, Mark, we knew it would happen sometime, and 36 years since easy snooker became a professional sport, someone has finally missed. Yes, every match until now has of course been a draw because it is so very easy to put the ball into that giant pocket. But now John's opponent, Terry O'Brien, is the first man to actually win a game of easy snooker. And may I say, Mark, I hope that the critics of our easy game are taking note. Yes, it's 2 fingers to all those who said that easy snooker is too easy. Today has proven that it's not too easy, it's just very, very easy. But not so easy that over a 36-year period, no one would ever miss a shot. And those who question the need for a sport where you don't need any dedication or skill whatsoever to become a professional, well, they'll be eating humble pie tonight. Yes, indeed, a proud day for easy snooker. Right, it's the moment you've been waiting for. It's this week's Tyrone Country Top 10 Rundown, sponsored by Dance Madness in Claddie, where you can learn to get the moves like Jagger. Right, here we go. At number 10, it's Big Buck with I Don't Know How to Express Any Emotions. New at 9, it's the Geraldines with I Can Tell by the Way That You Dance, open brackets, that you've never danced before, close brackets. Fallen 3 places to 8, Benji with 2-Car Garage. Last week's number 1, down to 7, it's the Glebe Church Choir with the very haunting Glebe song. New entry at 6, it's the McHenry Brothers with Complicated Directions. This week's highest riser up 10 places to 5, Wee Uncle Cowboy with I Don't Like Rap Music. The Geraldines with their second top 10 entry this week, they're at 4 with Queer Stretch in the Evenings. At 3, it's Horatio with I Don't Know Why I Did It, But It's Happened and I'm Sorry. Just missing out on the top spot, this week's second highest new entry at 2, it's Young Billy Jr. with She Can't Take a Joke. And number 1 in the Tyrone Country charts this week, it's the Hostile Busman with She Was Still Technically Married. And here it is.
She was still technically married when I saw her standing there. She was still... Everybody's talking about cheese. Everybody's talking about cheese. Everybody's talking about cheese. Cheese is made from milk. Woo!
I had an idea for a comedy sketch once. It was like, I walk into a hairdresser's and I sit down and I say to the man, "Could you just comb my hair, please?" And he's all like, "Just a comb, sir?" And I say, "Yes, just give it a good combing." And he starts to comb my hair and he says, "Oh, have you been combing this yourself, sir?" And I'm all like embarrassed. And I say, "Oh, yes, I just tried to tidy it up a little bit." And then he says, "You really shouldn't do that if you don't know what you're doing, sir." And, well, it doesn't have an ending yet, but that's good stuff, that is. Better than you'd see on these TV shows. Anyway, you have been listening to The Unspeakable Mammal. Goodbye.